Other than the fact that it's big, which I guess, yes, it's a requirement to have a killer dog be big. I mean, it wouldn't work with a Chihuahua. But other than big, I'm not sure
how you make slobber you to death.
Yeah, I mean,
Death
I've never met a Saint Bernard in real life that did anything.
Right.
They're not mean, and they're not. For a horror movie, you have to look at an object and find it scary looking.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think people that have a fear of dogs are afraid of Saint Bernards.
Oh, because they're so lovable and slobbery. There's nothing to that beast to be scary. Right. I'm more afraid of a little teacup chihuahua that comes at you with his little rat-like teeth and that thing.
Right. I don't know. Would Rottweiler have been any better?
I think a Rottweiler would have been a better dog.
Much better,
but
right?
I think one of the reasons they stayed away from those dogs is because they already have problems, like Rottweilers, Shepherds, and Pit Bulls.
In the 80s and 90s, they were all kind of like,
they already had problems. But why not use like one of the African wild dogs?
Well, it's too small.
No, those things aren't small. Have you ever seen an African wild dog? They are massive. And they are vicious.
Like a dingo.
No, these are not dingoes. They are their own special species. They're called African wild dog.
Well,
Roger Williams used to have them.
Yeah, but I think that's beside the point. I think King's point is he wants to use a domestic breed.
Well, why not use?
That's the idea. In other words, something in your backyard or your neighborhood.
How about a husky? Because you can have a husky, and huskies, as cute as they can be, their downward genetics are wolves. So if any animal's gonna tweak out, a husky be more like I'd be pretty paranoid of that.
A husky's smaller than a Saint Bernard.
They didn't have to go big.
Bigger than a Saint Bernard is a Mastiff or a Newfoundland.
The first dog wasn't huge.
No.
They didn't have to go big to make it effective and scary.
Bigger is better.
But big it's an element. Yeah. It's an element of the effect. I mean,
that's the only thing. And I look at that animal and all I want to do is hug it.
He needs a bath first. You want to give it a bath.
Yeah. The creature on the tablet here. Yeah, it's
really dirty, slobbery puddle of.
Now they're not going to call
mess.
it. Now the other thing is, it says people are going to be upset about what they call the new Cujo.
Were they changing the dog's name?
This is because the remake is going to be titled C period, U period, J period, O period, with the letters apparently standing for Canine Unit Joint Operation.
Oh. That sounds stupid.
So what is it going to be, some kind of genetic stupid thing again?
I think that's what they're doing.
Or some kind of
maybe there'll be more than one Cujo?
Some military technology dog or something.
And why would Stephen King allow this to happen?
Stephen King has a very big mansion that costs a lot of money.
I tell you what's pissing me off. These guys down below here, I'm thinking about making these little squealing noises go through their skull.
Yeah, we have. I don't know. It could be atmospheric if it's not bleeding through too much. Tony, are we getting too much bleed through? Or?
Yeah.
No, okay, we're good.
My stool is vibrating. It's kind of not okay.
Yeah. No, they might have to. We won't send a dog after them either. We'll do this ourselves.
Yeah.
If necessary.
We
will definitely haunt them out of that room.
That would be fabulously fun.
I don't know, maybe conjure something up to rip them to shreds.
There you go.
We got this covered.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'll
leave it to you guys.
I don't take that scary. And we are, the Chuckles of Laugh Show, are big-time animal folks. We go to the zoos probably more times than you can count. And there's nothing greater than nature's horror. I mean, sitting there and watching a kookaburra bash the crap out of a mouse while its entrails are going everywhere, and the mother trying to explain to the kid what is going on is absolutely hysterical. There's nothing better than animal violence out there because it's equal and it's to everything.
Animals are all about sex and violence.
Oh, you gotta love it. So that's why we love going to the zoo. I mean, the dude there with the freaking it just upsets me.
Okay, we're in more and more trouble here.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, while you were speaking, I was reading, and I've gone a little bit down the page here on the tablet, and apparently this piece of crap, and I'm going to go out on a limb.
Oof.
I am going out on a limb.
Prejudging.
I'm going to prejudge. It's an arbitrary prejudgment based on the following information. The new movie is being directed by filmmaker Lang Elliott, who hasn't actually directed a movie since the 1994 Lou Ferrigno action film Cage 2.
Oh, no.
So I think this
is going to bomb. Is this going straight to DVD?
It better. because this is going to be stillborn in its digital womb. I'm telling you, this is going to be awful.
I hope it never launches. I hope it just gets so bad no one puts it out there.
Yeah, kind of like what was it, Lawnmower Man 3 or Mangler 3? It was some kind of technological. I avoided those, but yeah. So they're remaking Cujo. I can't do better than this, really. If I wanted to be funny, if we were sitting around here saying, what would be the most absurd, who would be the most absurd choice to direct a horror movie? One of the men in contention would have to be Lang Elliott, who, as I read again, because I'm having trouble believing it, hasn't directed a movie since Lou Ferrigno.
He's so out of date.
Yeah, but it's the 1994 Lou Ferrigno. That's only, about 10 years away from The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, Cage 2.
You can't make this up.
This guy hasn't been in the game for 21 years.
He should stay out.
He's never made a horror movie. Actually, anything with Lou Ferrigno in it is a horror movie. And yes, I did watch. Now, Chuckles, your love of The Incredible Hulk, does that extend to the TV show with Lou Ferrigno back when?
Yes, it does.
It does. I admit, I used to watch that every week, and even though his name was David Banner instead of why in that TV show did they ever change the scientist's name to David from Bruce? Does anybody ever know?
I think it has a lot to do with, like we said before, don't ever think it's going to follow the comic books.
It's not going to. No good reason, in other words.
Right.
Just arbitrary.
The actor probably didn't like the name Bruce. I don't know. Bruce doesn't sound manly enough. Call me David.
I guess.
Maybe his real name was David and he couldn't role play it.
But no, I thought there were. I haven't watched it since the original run. I don't know what I think of it. Have you ever watched it since, like on video or DVD?
Oh yeah, it's up. We watch it up on Hulu every now and then.
How does it hold up after all these years?
I still enjoy it. The kids don't. You sit there and try watching it with one of the nephews or anything.
Well, they saw the Avengers. They're confused.
They're bored within the first 3 seconds.
Well, yeah.
Why isn't this guy the size of a tank? I can't watch this no more.
It's just a real dude painted green.
Yeah, and then when you tell them the guy's deaf, they're like, what? No, that's exactly what he would say to you. What? No, he's deaf. They don't like that either.
But no, I remember enjoying that series quite a bit.
It was fun, and I'm one of those few people that liked the first Hulk movie, and a lot of people out there are already going to be boycotting Chuckles' Crypt, but I enjoyed that one.
I really didn't have an opinion about it one way or the other. I just thought it was kind of there.
I mean, it was one of those movies where it was closer to the comic books than anything released.
Yeah. By the way, Tony, how are we doing for time here? 5 minutes. All right, because I was going to say, naturally, the remake of the original Hulk movie brings to mind the remake, and that brings to mind thoughts of the remake of the Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, man. I'll let you guys know about that.
Yeah, we don't have time right now.
We're going to go see this Friday, so we'll let you know on the next Chuckles Crypt what we think about the Fantastic Four movie.
Okay, sounds good. All right. As usual, Twilight Zone time is, taking over the Haunted Cabaret. It's flown by faster than anyone could imagine outside this studio. All right, let's get out of here with, let's do some Pariah. This is a little bit of nepotism at work. The drummer from Pariah, Amy Woodbine, used to play drums for our very own Tony Jones and the Cretin 3. So let's listen to Tilt here on the Haunted Cabaret, taking us out of here. Rhode Island Free Radio. Nighty-night.